Hey guys, we're doing a special Star Wars stream today. May the 4th be with you.
Oh, also with you.
Except it's the 3rd.
We observe on the 3rd.
We observe on the 3rd. We're Orthodox, so we observe on the 3rd instead of the 4th. And that's because our true north in the Star Wars universe is the Battle for Endor, the Ewok Adventure Part 2.
Not Yavin 4.
Sacrilegious.
Ben's,
no, I'm a character.
He's going to end the stream right now.
But yeah, we're continuing the campaign or the one shot. It was going to be a one shot, but we're continuing it.
It's like a 3-shot now.
We're going to keep doing it until we die.
It's true. That is definitely true.
And also with you.
Thanks, Paul C.
Thank you, Paul C.
I can always count on you.
So last time you guys escaped the Death Star blowing up. You were prisoners. You escaped into an escape pod and you crash landed on Yavin 4.
It sounds plausible.
The jungle moon of Yavin. It is plausible. And Peter's joining us. He's going to be playing Marmundo.
A Mon Calamari Fringer.
Nice.
And we're going to say that Mar was in the shuttle with you guys because you saved some rebels, some peeps.
We blew up a Death Star.
You did not blow up the Death Star.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember being that cool.
We're not that caliber of character.
Yeah.
You were imprisoned on the Death Star.
Yeah, not only did you not blow it up, but you almost attended a watch party to watch the battle from the Death Star.
That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar.
Oh, God.
I refuse to take notes during the Star Wars campaigns.
Our arc is not a hero's journey.
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you got to do to survive on the Death Star. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Catering was what you guys were doing.
That's yeah.
So
I love that Peter is more familiar with what we did than we are.
Yeah,
because he watched it.
When he says these things, though, I'm just like, that sounds like a thing.
I've been a fan since last year.
We appreciate that about you.
To see the conclusion of this tale.
Well,
we should have set this as a premiere so that we could see Peter as the one viewer for one entire year before it launched.
I would like to, keep this going like our Ghostbusters game.
Yeah, I'm done. I would do it.
Does that mean we never level up? Because I refuse to level up. I will always be level 3, apparently. Apparently, I'm level 5.
It's the time that you put into it. I'm not going to force you to level up.
I'll just one day be too weak to engage with the material.
I have 20 XP banked, so I guess I could level up.
I've got 19. So
I'm at level 2. Oh, no, I didn't level up. Wait, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I have 0 credits.
I have 0 credibility.
All right. So the landing onto the moon of Yavin 4 is rough. There you go. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I get terrible motion sickness during space flight, so I retch all over George.
I'm used to it.
We were caterers too, so I had like 30 cocktail weenies before we left.
Wow. And like a bunch of cake, just like hammering cake.
Just like straight up 2 gallons of blue milk, just chugging.
Yeah. Also blue milk intolerant, so it's going to be an adventure. I told you
gotta eat while you're
there. That's amazing.
You got to take advantage of craft services.
Yeah, you do.
That's true.
All right, so you look out the viewport and you see you're just like right in the middle of the jungle.
I pulled the shade down on the viewport, so you guys aren't going to like it out there. It's humid. It's coarse.
Oh.
The salt water gets everywhere.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. It's really bad on your droid joints.
I want to say there was like an Imperial with you. Peter, is that true?
Verify.
Not that I recall. I feel like you kicked that guy off before you guys left.
Oh, okay. Thank
I
you.
think
Put him out of your
there was
Yeah.
a guy who seemed like he might have been like some kind of spy or knew too much. Who was the guy in front of the escape craft, and I think you guys kicked him off. I think you.
Yeah, it was like it's like a get off my plane moment.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul, I am. So this is
I have not yet.
I have not yet either, but it's on my list right away. Like I want to watch it.
Andor, more like and snore.
Whoa! Hot
Shots
takes.
fired.
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Look at this guy.
You know
stroking
what?
His cat and everything. Super villain.
it is
Yeah.
a little less exciting, I'll say that. Anyway,
I'm just trying to start a fight. I haven't seen it.
He's trying to anger Ben and engage
I feel
in a
it.
way that it will generate a party wipe.
so what are you guys
You
gonna
open the
do?
door and there's
I'm
six.
gonna say there is
Death Troopers just hanging
another
down.
guy on there who is he's freaking out. He's a human.
I slap him.
Nice.
Get a hold of yourself.
We're gonna die up here.
He's a Mon Calamari that sounds exactly like Leslie Nielsen in Airplane.
Wow.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I could do a good Leslie Nielsen.
Can I?
That's tough. Yeah, that's really tough. Okay, Leslie Nielsen and now Liam Neeson in Naked Gun.
We're not going to die.
This guy opens the hatch because you guys aren't doing anything.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
The NPC advances this quest because you guys are a bunch of silly gooses. I'm gonna geese.
Goosassises.
Yeah.
Geese if you're in Spain. Yeah.
If you're in España.
The Castilian geese.
Yankee.
Geese Yankee, yes. Yeah, so he opens the pod door and is immediately plucked out of the pod by a pterodactyl.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Land of the Lost now.
Yeah. Will Ferrell shows up. You gotta get out of here.
No, but the jungle sounds like
Yeah.
get louder, and you can hear snarls and.
Are we on the ground or are we like up in the trees?
That's a good question.
You're on the ground.
Okay.
And no armaments of any sort at all, right?
Like, do you guys
So,
have
like-
weapons?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you? Did you?
I mean,
guys grab
I have a
blaster
blaster
stuff?
rifle
When I
in my inventory.
when I rolled up my character, I bought equipment.
He was
That was one of the steps.
yeah,
I
that
don't
is his
think I
death.
have any equipment.
Maybe I just find that stuff inside of this shuttlecraft.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get some emergency stuff, yeah. I will pull out a blaster rifle.
I'll say, there are a couple med packs on the shuttle, on the escape pod too.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Paul C's advice and grab a pointy stick.
Nice. You immediately poked your own eye out.
I accidentally pick up a venomous snake.
You straighten it out into a walking stick or use it as an arrow. It's fine.
Yeah.
How that works.
Let me roll it, see if it's true.
Give me a lore check.
I will hop out of the craft onto the jungle floor.
Nice. I follow cautiously behind Mark.
All right. Cool. Do you have any method of, or any inkling or anything of where to go, what to do? What do you
yeah.
want to do?
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll use my soldier skill auto map once per session to make a planets check to find a location or create a feature of an outdoor location. Can I auto map a settlement that I spied as we were coming down?
Sure.
The dealer's choice, whether it's an Imperial base or like just a bunch of, I don't know, Twi'lek, Rotunda.
I don't think it would be an Imperial base.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just lost their Imperial base.
Yeah. It's 3d6. Hey, look at that. It's a 12.
Look at that guy. Classic.
Look at that.
It is. You could use force points if you want to make it better. Obviously.
Are you suggesting I use force points to make it better?
I'm saying it's on the table.
I'm saying I'm using 2 force points. How about that?
Good.
Excellent.
Use up those resources.
Yeah. It's now a 21.
See, that's a lot better.
Yeah, but I need it. I'll never know.
Blackjack.
I mean, it's like a gradation of goodness. It's like something pretty vague versus something stronger on your auto map.
We find a map to the stars. We follow the.
No, you find your
a holocron.
Yeah, holocron. Jedi holocron.
Completely changes your path in life.
You're picking up strong signals.
Yeah.
From a place in particular, and there are a couple of other dots blipping. A couple other blips on the way.
Are those blips like settlements in particular, or are they like?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Xenomorphs approaching us.
I mean, nothing is a settlement. Like this is not. There's no cities, but
okay.
There's just a lot of
like maybe like starship engine signatures,
pulses, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one place is very strong. Like there's a lot of activity.
Okay, we can head that direction. Ben, how do you gain a level? Do you award us a level?
It's too late.
Check back in next year.
Yeah, next year, 15 minutes into the stream, I'm going to be asking the same question. Ben, how do I get a level?
Yeah, and then 2029, where we're all still level 3, we'll be like,
well, I mean, I'm level 2, and I don't know why. I know Commando 2, Bounty Hunter 1. That should be level 3. I think I just read up the number.
Yeah, you're level 3.
Were we supposed to be level 3? I'm level 1.
You're a level after all. Wait, Peter, are you level 2?
I think I'm 1.
Ben gypped you.
You go first.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is your shirt red?
I'm happy being 1.
Yeah.
As we approach or go towards this direction of the settlement, can I use sneak? Like, can we sneak through the jungle?
Sure.
I don't want to draw attention to ourselves and get eaten by a dinosaur.
Dinosaurs of Yavin. Yavin is famous for dinosaurs.
I've got a pretty good survival skill, so I could chart a safe course for us.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Survival.
I also want to clarify what you mapped is, a couple days away.
It's a really good map.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Love it. That's a heck of. That's
the worst roll I've ever seen in any game I've ever played.
That would be four consecutive 1s and a 2.
1, 2.
That's wild.
At least the last one wasn't a 1 that took away your other 1. I mean, that's just the small favor we're getting right now.
So I'm immediately overconfident.
Oh, they're not seeing any rolls. Paul C has a good point.
Oh, let's make sure that the stream sees that roll, because that's wild.
Also, Ben just rolled a 1. His dice roll is broken.
Let's assume.
Yeah, I'm going to email Roll20 after this.
You should.
And Sheev Palpatine reached through the universe and touched those dice before he rolled.
Your dice are force touched.
Somehow he returned.
I'm going to wave everyone on. Come on, I know the way.
All right.
Charge up my proton pack.
You guys, you come upon strange ruins that are quite broken.
They're strange and quite broken.
Is that how I sound?
No, that's how I sound. I think that character had like a voice thing.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mock you so openly on stream.
I don't think that's true.
Find one of those little handheld fans and speak through it, and then you'll capture the
That
sound.
That's true.
that is actually something it's on my son's stroller. Unfortunately, that would be awesome. So sorry. There's ruins.
Auto tune.
There's ruins. Yes.
Ruins.
Runes, magic runes.
Are they hidden footprints? I could make a aliens check. Maybe.
Sure.
Whittles and wounds. Come on, force dice.
And wounds.
Nopes.
These
I
runs.
say, yeah, I've never seen these ruins before in my life.
Can I use perception?
They look ancient.
You said they're broken down runes. Can I use perception just to check to make sure they're like stable? We're going to walk around and examine.
Sure.
So 18.
That's a roll.
Yeah, I mean they're overgrown and broken down, but what's there looks like really sturdy. Like these have lasted thousands of years.
They're emotionally stable.
Is there a place to go in? Like, is there an artifact, like a structure we can enter, or are they just all walls and stuff?
There are some more intact places, but you're sort of like walking through it right now, like walls
keep an eye out for.
stuff.
I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for like animal life or anything, just in case.
With your perception check, you do notice some eyes from the dark. Multiple pairs of eyes.
There's something down here. I hurl a stick into the darkness. Trying to scare it away.
All right, we'll make it intimidate.
It's definitely one giant creature with like 8 pairs of eyes.
Yeah. I'm looking for that payoff. I'm sorry, Ben, what did you say? Roll? Intimidate?
Mm-hmm. Intimidate.
Sorry, I'm looking for my intimidate.
Keep looking.
Where is intimidate? What the heck?
Is that not a thing?
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Tough.
That's under tough. 11.
Okay, you hear kind of like a shrieking sound, like Wah! And the eyes disappear.
You showed him.
Let's keep an eye out, fellas. There's something in here with us. Probably a blood-drinking alien of some kind. I'm not sure.
We proceed through the ruins, and I suppose like no reason to slow down. I don't know. You said it's nighttime, Ben?
I don't know that I said that or not.
Or maybe in the dark. I think you might have said it in the dark or something like that.
Or eyes in the dark.
The dark of the
ruin. I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
We could say that it's like evening. Night is coming.
Should we hunker down in the ruins, not in the open jungle? That seems wise.
That might be a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should keep moving.
Go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
After you. But I'm hunkering down right here. I want a wall to my back.
We should vote. We should vote on it.
Okay. I vote for keeping on moving.
We are a day early, Counterworm. This is just our usual streaming day. We observe the 3rd.
Orthodox Star Wars Day. Associated with the Ewok movies. That's how we celebrate.
And there's a group of Wookiees. Orthodox Life Day.
Yeah.
What do they call themselves? Clerics? Hierophants?
Wookiee Hierophants is really funny. I missed the start of the stream and haven't caught the previous session. Can we get a quick overview of what the player characters are?
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yes. No. Yes, that is a good point. So I am a Twi'lek scoundrel who was working in the catering department of the Death Star.
No, you weren't. You were a prisoner. You guys
we broke out, and then we're snuck through catering, or like we're posing as caterers. It wasn't our chosen life path.
I mean, in a lot of ways, catering is kind of like prison.
It is its own prison.
Yeah, catering of the Death Star is its own prison.
So yeah, the first session, all James and George knew was that they were prisoners imprisoned in an Imperial prison, and they soon eventually discovered that they were on the Death Star, and then they discovered that they were orbiting Yavin 4, and everyone knows what's going to happen, right? It's going to blow up.
Yeah.
So I think they disguise themselves as caterers to move around the Death Star and escape.
That's right.
Escape pod, and now they crash landed on Yavin. So exactly who they are, I'm not sure if you guys were rebels.
Or no, I don't have that in my backstory at all.
Imperial.
I've just been slighted by the Empire. They took over the mining on my home planet. I'm a Tognath named Bana. Level 3 Commando 2, Bounty Hunter 1. A nice multi-classed dude.
A gambler and a con artist is technically what I am.
Also, we're playing a Star Wars game that I designed like 13 years ago or something.
It's still fresh.
It's classic.
Based on the West End, as the core mechanic. West End Star Wars.
And then Peter's a Mon Calamari, right?
Peter's a Mon Calamari.
I wasn't with you guys last time, but I was one of the prisoners. And we've retconned that I was on the ship, the escape pod. I'm a scout / fringer. I'm in my element right now.
Yeah.
Except I
really
rolled
valuable.
really, really, really poorly the first time that I contributed to anything.
Well, this guy who's a human who's with you, his name is Decky.
Decky 36.
Hudar.
Oh, Hudar, okay.
Decky Hudar.
And he's voting to keep going. And what are everyone else's votes?
I vote to stay because I'm scared of the jungle.
I vote to stay.
I too vote to stay. We should kick him off the ship, out the airlock.
There's safety in numbers, Decky. You should stay with us.
I think we'll navigate better.
I'm going to stay.
Yeah. We'll navigate better by the light of day. Is there I suppose we could.
Is it just Decky, or are there other people here with us still?
It's like 20 people.
There were 2 others, but they disappeared in the jungle on our way to the room.
Just Decky.
All right.
Should we make some kind of check to make a camp for the night, like a survival, or
you could do survival again? It didn't work so good the first time.
Can we both do survival, Ben?
You can help them.
It's highly regular.
Different camps and then judge each other based on which one is better or worse.
Yeah, I'll assist Mar in surviving. Do I roll my normal survival check and just we add a little bit to his?
Yeah. You could just. I'll just have you give him +1.
Sorry, I give you a +1. We take 20.
Is that +1D or is it just +1 at the end?
Just +1.
Okay. It's also pretty bad.
I think it's good enough to get a basic fire going, and it's like maybe not in the best spot you could do.
Yeah, we just the whole night we just hear like the hissing of the rain into the fire because it wasn't under an outcrop or something.
Yeah. Hello, Dylan. Welcome to the stream.
I apologize because as a Mon Calamari, I appreciate the dampness, and I didn't think of everyone else as I was building the campfire in the rain.
Hello.
It's good for your skin.
Jackie Roberts,
Udar.
Yeah, got some good ones.
The best in the world.
All right. During your, I don't know if you have food. Probably don't.
I have no equipment at all.
We'll say that. What did you scrounge up, Mar? Like some really basic and not pleasing.
Definitely some mushrooms.
Nice.
It could not possibly backfire on us as we're eating.
What's the Javanese mushroom like?
Roll it.
Really? It was very Star Warsy.
Let's roll it again to see what happens to us.
Can I have rolled like? Could I do like an investigation roll to collect some mushrooms, or is that survival again? I was thinking maybe if I investigate these ruins, maybe there's a batch growing on the side of one of these. Like,
I'm just gonna lump it into your initial roll.
All right, that's fair.
And then if you guys want to eat it, you can make vitality checks.
I'll eat it.
I'll eat it too. I'm banking on it actually tasting like shiitake mushroom.
Who am I? Me. And you said we're making vitality checks, man?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm vital. Look at that. Look at that.
My
you're
vitality is
super vital.
untrained.
Look at that. 24
So I'm
vitality.
just rolling my tough then, right?
Yes, you just be rolling shot.
Oh boy, I rolled a 9. I'm not feeling so hot, guys.
I don't feel so good.
It's an 8. But does it explode?
Exploding die, yeah.
And that's your force die. So another D6, please.
James, do you want to use a quest point on this?
Yeah.
Not a quest point, a force point. Sorry.
I do. I am going to use a force point.
There's a lot of cross-pollination between these systems.
Hey, that's how game design happens, you know?
Yeah. 5. 14 is my total.
13 is my total.
Okay. You guys are okay.
Yeah, you got a little bit of bubble gut, but other than that, you're all right.
How's Decky do?
It's a great question.
Oh, yeah, good question.
He's okay.
He's okay. He's got to sit on a cork for the rest of the adventure.
That's what you hear at night.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, my God. I got to make some room.
At night, you guys are woken by more eyes and sounds. There's like a whole group of eyes now out in the dark.
I am going to use menacing emergence.
It's amazing.
To menacingly emerge from the shadows or bushes, etc., to make a sneak check to sneak up on an NPC and make them flee in terror.
Okay.
There's a collection of eyes, And then behind the eyes, there's one set of eyes that are from further shadows.
I'm going to just use 2 force points right off the bat then.
Look at this guy. I don't know if you should. I don't know if that's smart.
I think it is. Because
It's
it'll
worth
create
it. It's
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the sets of eyes just implodes with this roll.
Okay. As you emerge menacingly from the shadows, you get a better look at what you're dealing with. And they look to be like some sort of ape
Children.
alien.
Oh.
And there's like a dozen of them. They've got really long arms. They're I'll just show you a picture.
Planet of the Apes. Oh, they're kind of cute.
I was picturing the gorillas from the movie Congo.
Yeah, with like lasers and stuff. Yeah,
but don't be deceived. Like that, they could rip you limb from limb.
Oh, so it is like Land of Beam.
Yeah.
So those things that go shrieking in all directions, you scared the hell out of them.
So hopefully they'll leave us alone for the night and we can get some rest.
Yeah.
Should one of us keep watch though for the rest of the night?
As he says that, I start to snore.
Sure, Maramundo, you can keep watch.
Keep an eye out. I find a high perch.
Yeah, I can relieve you after a while.
Make a perception check in your high perch.
Maramundo.
Mon Calamari perched in a tree is hilarious.
What's the perception base? Is it?
Oh, it's
smart.
Smart.
Cool. It's cool.
Oh, it's cool. Sorry.
In this Star Wars RPG system, there are several stats: smart, savvy, quick, tough, cool, wise, and there are all subcategories as well.
All right, this is not very good. So do I need to call out adding a force die?
You don't.
Okay.
You can do it afterwards.
All right, I'll maybe save it and see how this goes. 2d6. It's not terrible, but maybe I should add a force die.
I think so.
All right, I'll add a force die. All right, that brings it to 13.
You can hear some of the apes. They're pretty far away. You also see smoke in the night sky some distance away.
When we crashed down, we noticed that there were like some Imperial ships also crashing down, right? Or like landing.
You
mean they were all at the watch party
from the last episode?
Yeah.
Sounds right. Because you said it.
Okay.
Find just a shuttle, just snarled in the jungle. Nothing but dead stormtroopers and huge bowls of Tostitos and salsa jars from the watch party that are just smashing all over the tree trunks. Blue milk everywhere, just everywhere.
As far as the eye can see.
All right. I'll keep that in the back of my brain and maybe map it so that we can add a waypoint for tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be great to like loot an Imperial thing for equipment.
Yep.
Loot in.
And I'll share that with the rest of the group when they wake up.
All right.
George involuntarily just like shouting out Loot Ghislaine is really funny.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't even remember doing it, but it sounds like something that just happened.
So we can fast forward to the next day.
I'm going to begin the trek through the jungle, drinking dew off of giant leaves to refresh myself.
Drinking Mountain Dew. Giant
Cutting big vines with your machete.
Yeah. The machete I don't have.
Yeah. You just have an imaginary lightsaber. You go.
I make the sounds.
Yeah. Nothing in fact happens though.
George, why don't you make a survival check this time?
I see how it is.
We'll land of Vemify it.
Yeah, 16.
Solid roll.
All right. Are you guys checking out which way are you going? Are you checking out the smoke that Mar saw, or are you doing something else?
Maybe we can check it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be food and supplies or something that we could use since we're trapped in the jungle.
All right. You get there without incident, and you see still smoking a downed TIE fighter.
Do we see anyone emerging from it, or is it just downed?
Doesn't look like anyone's there.
All right, I'll go check out the TIE fighter cockpit.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna sneak around the perimeter of this place just in case there's someone like watching the TIE fighter, in case the pilot's around.
All right. You could roll that up. Sneak.
15.
Okay. George.
Got immediately.
It looks like nothing is there. Like everything, like all the emergency stuff has been taken out of the glove compartment.
Okay. Glove compartment.
The registration.
Yeah, the registration and the insurance aren't there either.
The instruction booklet is gone.
Yeah.
Can't leave that in enemy hands.
That's fair. It was worth checking it out.
Funny enough, the fuzzy dice are still hanging from the rear view mirror.
You see some blood, like on the seats and like on the ground.
Oh, interesting. Can we trail it?
Yeah, Ben, can I use my bounty hunter clues ability to create clues to help us solve something or find someone?
I forgot you're a bounty hunter.
You're gonna do an Aragorn right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
And a TIE fighter pilot lay here.
Baloo, in your you're sneaking around the perimeter, you also saw some blood. So you got that going for you too.
Okay.
I wonder if it's
can I aid
blood.
him? If can I aid George if he's going to do the tracking? Because I know this.
Yeah, we'll give George a +1.
All right, go for it, Georgie.
An investigation check to use to make the clue happen. So I guess it would be like a further, like more of a blood trail.
Comb the jungle, George.
I was never more ready in my life for a moment than this. Ooh,
that one.
One's in there, but 17.
We ain't found S.
Yep.
Okay. Your investigation takes you a little off path from where you wanted to go towards the big settlement thing. But you're following this trail of blood, and you eventually get into a sort of clearing where you see a TIE pilot not wearing a helmet, and he seems to be tinkering with something on the ground.
What's his name? What's his race, Ben? Describe him to us.
I mean, he's human. You don't know his name.
What actor is playing him?
Yeah. Yeah. The Fassbender lookalike?
He is played by Harlan Williams.
Wow.
So it's
Immediately arm my blaster.
sequel to Rocket Man.
Yes. Wow. Solid.
He's one of those Imperials. He's not,
Yeah,
like,
one of
he's not
those.
the parent stamp Imperial.
His
Yeah.
his Imperial like flight suit is like big because he's been farting in it for the past day.
So good.
Peter.
He's like what he's fiddling with is like a pressure release valve that he can't get to work.
Oh, God.
George, make a sneak check.
I make a snuck juke.
Oh.
Why can't I find anything? I just did. Oh, there we go. Quick. Yeah. 13.
All right. They don't notice, or he doesn't notice you because you guys are staring at him.
Awkward. It's like watch him fail at fiddling with knobs for 20 minutes.
Is anyone armed? Do we have
I think
any?
I don't know. I'd like to have a blaster rifle.
It says blaster rifle on your character sheet, but I have nothing.
Yeah.
I have a blaster rifle and a vibra knife.
Okay, so we are armed. All right,
Yeah.
maybe we could take him prisoner.
Before you know it, we've already like gunned him down. All right, I guess we can. Should we sneak up to him and just capture him?
Like put the muzzle of your blaster against him and be like,
Yeah.
"Freeze, brother."
What does Maramundo do?
Opens fire.
I feel like it'd be safer to keep our distance, but we could call out.
Yeah.
Arms in the dirt, hands in the air.
Oh, I get it.
Is that what you're going to say right now?
Yeah.
Done. He's already said it. It's out there.
He's shocked and turns around, stumbles a bit, and he starts trying to run. He's going to run the opposite way.
I'm gonna chase him and try to grab him.
He's pretty far ahead of you.
Can I menacing emergence in front of him?
You come out of the swamp.
His spacesuit
like
inflates.
Predator.
Spacesuit inflate
Yeah.
slightly at you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I love it.
You could, James, you could try to make a check
Athletics.
to gain on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ooh,
Athletics.
I'm not an athlete.
Sorry, where's athletics?
It's
Quick.
Quick.
Oh, I'm pretty athletic.
Nice.
13.
Ah, the flag.
I'm going to make an opposed roll.
Here we go. Come on.
Let's see what Harlan Williams athletics is.
What, like 9d6?
Oh,
right.
nice.
That's
nice.
not bad.
All right, you're close. You've gained on him. He's running through the jungle. What's everyone else doing?
Run through the jungle. Nice. Greenness, Clearwater.
Yeah, yep. I also will run through the jungle.
All right, you guys can all make athletics checks to keep up with this chase.
Can I try to deceive him? Like, be like, look out. Like, while he's running in front of him.
15. And make a trickery check.
Sure. So would it be con? You con or deceive people with words?
Yeah, I'd say con.
16. Oh no.
13.
13.
I'm going to say it doesn't work. Does not work.
He doesn't speak Galactic Basic.
But
We just went to talk to a person.
Have you considered changing your wireless service?
Yeah.
If you want to take another action to catch him.
Yeah, like can I throw a stick, like hurl a stick between his legs, or like so he like trips up?
How many sticks did you pick up?
I only pick up 6.
Got like a quiver of sticks.
We got to eat something on this planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Long pig.
Yeah. It sounds
right.
like you're making like stick stew behind the scenes.
I'll hurl a stick and shout, have you considered switching to Geico? And try to.
Claims gestures.
Just make an attack as you throw the stick.
Okay. Let me scroll up to my attack. I haven't even looked at my 4D plus 1. That's pretty good. 15.
All right. It's a 15. You got a 14? Or it's 15 plus 1?
14 plus 1.
All right. He's grazed.
Raised for dazed.
Isn't he also already wounded?
Yeah? Peter's asking the real hard-hitting
Yeah.
questions. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He's got a busted knee and the stick hits him right there.
His bum
Right
knee.
Kind of trips him up. But he didn't fall over. I'll give the next person a bonus to whatever they want to do.
Is Decky doing anything?
No.
No, he's running in the opposite direction at full speed.
I mean, I respect it.
He's actually gotten the TIE fighter in the air and he's left the planet.
He spent his time jury-rigging it. I mean, I
keep
feel
going, make me
bad.
stay in the ruins. Beep, 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 beep.
Ben, can I shoot a tree in his path instead of shooting him?
We're from State Moisture Farm is amazing.
It's really good.
I guess.
I mean, why are we keeping this guy alive? He's the Empire and we hate Empire, right?
He may have valuable information or equipment.
I fire upon him. It's us or them.
Choose us.
I always choose us.
Exploding die.
Uh-oh. Exploding guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Were you shooting him or the tree?
No, I'm shooting him.
Okay.
It's 23.
So yeah, I'm doing the same thing I did last time, I think.
Which is have a
Going
given
back.
to your hate moment. Accurate.
You are supposed to roll damage.
I am. I'd have to look up blast rifle real quick.
You get a +1 D.
The damage.
Yeah.
Great googly moogly. That's 5D plus 1D, so 6D. He ain't gonna be in Star Wars 2.
Star Wars 2.
Oh no.
Is this how much damage you're doing?
He's wearing armor, right? It's fine.
He's
It's all fine.
He is toast.
Yeah, you just blast a hole through his back, like a wide hole.
I was aiming for his legs. I'm sorry, guys.
We can see the trees on the other end of this hole.
Yeah. I turn to everyone else in the group and say, "I always get my guy," and I go over to his to gather supplies from him.
I look at Peter like, I don't know this guy. I don't know who he is.
I don't even remember what my character is supposed to be like. So we're going with this after what I read about my backstory. I'm like, I really don't like Imperials.
No. He's got a blaster pistol.
Okay.
And he's carrying
it to Baloo.
Well, he was carrying a hydro spanner and some other tools
that are also destroyed by the blast.
No, they're just like he dropped them.
Ben, is this guy's name Raph or Faison or McGinley? Because I realize I've grown obsessed with finding people.
Wow.
Office. I mean, yeah. I'm looking at my old character sheet and just laughing.
I have vague memories of this.
Yeah, I have vague memories of this too. Because I'm trying to find the officers who there's a hole through that. It's fine. I don't see it at all.
Oh God!
We have to pry his hand
fascist,
open,
guys. He's a fascist.
It's his rebel ID because he was a spy trying to get back.
Oh, that would hurt.
No, that would
definitely hurt.
I'm gonna roll it.
But yeah, I've been my character's trying to find the officers who led the occupation of my home planet. So if he's related to them at all, he feels justified.
Let's roll it. Mark Faison.
He's a Faison!
Count Mark Faison. He's a noble TIE fighter pilot.
Yeah. One of my problems is that I can all Imperials look the same to me, so I'm pretty sure I got one of the guys.
Face blindness.
Yeah, Imperial face blindness. I roll him over and I say, "He's a Faison." One of his clan.
Roll him over, and he looks like
my family.
Boba Fett.
You said Harlan Williams already, so
yeah. Well, if you mash up Harlan Williams, it's Harlan Williams from behind.
That's just the inflated suit.
Polynesian cultural spa.
Wow,
from the front.
Okay. Yeah, you killed the TIE pilot. Don't feel bad. He was a bad guy.
He was.
We could have taken him as a prisoner.
I look for loose change and swap my boots with his boots.
I say a prisoner would have been another mouth to feed, and then I look at Decky, who's doing nothing.
I'm on your side, man. Yeah, you popped him good.
Speaking of mouths to feed, we probably shouldn't waste all this meat. Sorry,
no.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me.
If this was an Ewok adventure, we would eat this guy.
That's true.
The camera pans out. There's a Jawa in the box right next to us that we could have just gone to the entire time.
If we die, we'll do a guerrilla warfare Ewok campaign.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
Is there anything else on this guy, like any kind of like ID or Imperial stuff that we could maybe use to sell to the rebels?
I mean, he's got code cylinders.
I will pocket the code cylinders.
Okay.
They're really useful on the Death Star.
That's a shame.
Hey, backwards compatible with Death Star 2.
Yeah, there we go.
It's an older code, sir, but it checks out.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Mar should take the blaster. I'm assuming you're better with it than me.
I do
have
have
a rifle, right?
Yeah.
He's got a rifle. I guess I'll take the blaster then. That way I'm armed at least.
I do have a blaster proficiency and a blaster rifle proficiency.
Loyalty card for the coffee shop on Coruscant. He was only 2 steps away from a free blue milk. I want the blue milk honeysuckle latte.
Wow.
Half calf, if possible.
With a twist.
With a twist.
All right. So yeah, we've achieved something this day. Scored a victory for the rebels. Now,
Yeah, the code cylinders might be valuable.
But he has no food on him or anything, right, Ben?
No.
Unfortunate. We leave him face down and carry on with our lives like nothing happened.
Cool.
The monkeys appear in the trees and they descend on the body as we leave. We should probably also mark where that TIE fighter is, like where it crashed.
And mark it, Donnie.
so we know its location.
All right, Ben, we press on towards our destination.
Okay.
I just read he's got a roll of quarters for the tolls. God, these comments are so funny.
James, why don't you roll?
Oof. Okay, guys. Apologies. Let's. This is survival.
Yeah.
It's my survival.
Survival.
3D. Okay. Not the worst. It's an 11.
Not the worst.
Right. As you guys are walking through the jungle, you hear howling from some distance away.
Charge up after it. Say, "Oh boy, here I go killing again."
I fire wildly into the jungle. The blaster pistol.
Yeah.
It's like Predator. I freak out and just like firing into the jungle. And George runs up next to me and starts firing.
Yeah.
We clear it fast.
Cool.
How as we continue walking, can we walk farther away from the howling instead of toward it?
Yeah.
Or I'm not that good. I'm like not a survival guy.
I think one of you would have to make another check to do that.
What is the check?
Peter. Survival. To try to avoid whatever creature is howling. It's a Rancor.
All right. I'm gonna throw up some military hand signs that ultimately indicate just be quiet, and then
I nod. He nods, but when he gives me the military hand signs, I just start. I nod, and then I go in the opposite direction of where he wants me to go, and they have to pull me by the sleeve, so I don't wander off.
Put a leash on you,
guys. This is not my. I'm not meant to be here. We gotta get out of here.
You and Decky have formed a crew. Nice.
Let's go. Look, we can break off. Me and you.
Shut up. You think I'm going to break off from these guys? What are you, crazy?
The world's crazy. This whole situation's crazy.
Yeah, that may be true.
All right, Peter.
All of it.
Marmundo.
Wow.
You lead the group away from the howls. You're kind of circling around to get back on course. Banna.
Steve.
You think you can get there another day if all things go well?
I tell the crew that. Another day if all goes well.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully we're not going into a trap. No more Imperials.
Yeah, I pull out the leg of the Imperial we left. Say we No, Ben, is
Stray
it
bolt. The TIE pilot.
Been eating it like a turkey leg.
Ruptures and there's a fireball.
I have been just gnawing on it like I'm at Disneyland. No, that's cool. Should we? Do we need a rest for the night, Ben? Is that what's going on?
No, I don't think we need to rest. I think we should just keep going.
Who's talking now? Is that Decky?
Decky.
Decky always says that.
Decky's obsessed with keeping going.
I
Maybe he's onto
respect it.
something.
Yeah.
The jungle. It's going to eat us.
No, he's just panicked.
It's a jungle out there.
Wow.
We should take another vote.
Okay.
That is true.
I vote to keep going.
I vote to stay.
I vote to stay. I keep the party together. I want party cohesion.
I look at Decky and then I roll a d4. I vote to stay.
You pull out a blaster rifle.
If it was a 4, I was going to say we should just keep going. I vote to stay.
We've
All
formed a coalition to make it impossible for Decky to win any sort of...
I was trying to put some chance in there just in case to create some
I respect
conflict.
it. I respect it.
I think it's smart to stick together.
All right, how are you guys going to survive tonight?
Now that I have a blaster, I'll keep watch. I'm like more confident that I feel protected. And I examine the code cylinders while I do it and see if there's anything I can glean from them.
Okay.
Could I roll like investigation for just our basic area to make sure that it's on the up and up? We're not like in the middle of a giant nest for some creature.
And a Sarlacc or a Rancor. I think Rancor is on the nose. You know, like name of the thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Really good.
You should roll another
Super
D6
good.
though and see where you get. Nice.
26.
That's hot.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty undisturbed location to settle down for the night. Looks real tucked in, you know what I mean?
I do.
Are you guys gonna eat?
Yeah, is there a
Stormtrooper.
yeah.
We gotta finish your guy. He ain't gonna keep.
You don't. It's like sushi. It's been warm too long. You know, you gotta.
We don't have any like. We need mushrooms, or we got kind of relying on Peter to. I don't think I should be the one to forage.
I can try foraging. I'll make a survival check. Or you want to just roll it in with his survival check, Ben? Because he already rolled.
I rolled investigation.
Oh, investigation. All right. Uh-oh. It's an 11. I find some ruts. We put it into a stew with thigh bone and boil it.
Leaf or root leaf stew.
Or rut stew. Rut stew. Yeah, it's similarly not awesome, but it's edible.
Amazing.
It's pretty good. It's all right.
I wouldn't order it again.
I will have you guys make vitality checks.
Oh, boy.
Just in the off chance, you know.
Oh. I'm actually not. I need to roll 2 more.
21. I loved it. I thought it was great. A stray grub got into mine. Extra protein. Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy cats.
15. Marmundo.
13.
1 on 1 go.
Decky is vomiting all night.
Hey, keep it down over there, yeah?
Can I help him out? I have a med pack.
And in that med cap is a bottle of Pepto.
Some Tums.
Yeah, Pepto, yeah.
It's like
yeah, sure.
I think it's more like It's like there's an ointment that I've got to rub specifically on his stomach until he falls asleep.
Like
It's Vicks. It's just Vicks.
Yeah, like Vicks Vapor Rub, and then just like so he rehydrates. You hand him just a Pedialyte.
Yeah, it's the best med pack ever. We're eating roots, but we got Pedialyte.
I do have a first aid skill that I could use.
Yeah,
Nice.
roll that.
Look at that.
21.
It's really good. That's the equivalent of him like being on the brat diet for a week.
Wow. As you're nursing Decky, you guys hear distant blaster fire.
We should go investigate.
Yeah, who would be? Is it? Does it sound like unilateral blaster fire, or is it like volleys between two sides?
Sounds like two sides, different distances.
We should check it out.
Yeah.
I'll head over.
Same.
Should we leave Decky here?
Don't leave me.
I'll pick him up, I guess. 'Cause you guys have the rifles. I'll pick him up and trail behind Mar and Eric Bena.
That's exactly who I am. All right. Good.
How about you make a planets check?
Okay. Planets 3D. 11.
Why'd you roll 13d6?
I just need to get out of my system.
George just periodically has to roll as many dice as he can.
Yeah, that was showing restraint. I wanted to do 130, but thought that was foolish.
All right. On the way there, you come across more tie wreckage. And actually, one of them sees you and
the wreckage.
One of the pilots.
One of the pilots sees you and dashes into the jungle.
Freeze!
He's gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
Can we?
Wait, sorry, in the direction of blaster fire, Ben, or where did he go?
You're not sure.
Okay.
You don't have like a great sense of everything right now.
I understand.
So obviously he was already in a firefight with somebody, right?
Could be.
I'm afraid of getting shot at.
I respect that. I guess I would like to just keep continuing in the direction of the blaster fire. If that makes sense. I want to know who the other side is.
All right. Okay. How do you want to proceed?
Casually.
As you do in Star Wars. You do everything casually.
Yeah. Well, Ben, how far out from the blaster fire are we?
Like I said, you're not. It's not constant blaster fire at this point.
Okay.
But it's periodic, and you're closer, but it's hard to like exactly pinpoint.
Did anything get left behind at the TIE Fighter? Was anything left? Could we examine it?
Sure.
I keep watch while you search the thing.
Yeah, I'll do investigation.
Okay.
Dang.
There's like some Imperial rations in there.
Nice.
I let everybody know there's Imperial rations as I take a bite out of a Snicker bar that's left behind.
The rumor is that Imperial rations are made of people.
Wow. Soylent Green is stamped on them.
Yeah.
We've already crossed that bridge.
With like a cartoon Charles.
Yeah, that's true.
What people, you're not sure. Probably some random backwater planet alien, you know.
I do know.
I'm not going to eat that because as I'm on calamari, I am concerned that it could be fish based.
There's a hint of tuna in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
Monsters.
Give me some cow any day. Some space cow. All right.
The blaster fire starts up again, and it seems like a pretty intense exchange.
I tear off in the direction and look at the color of the lasers.
Lasers.
This isn't G.I. Joe.
We immediately join the blue team.
Yeah, I set my
With
laser
the green
to blue.
team.
Yeah.
George,
yeah.
make a dodge roll.
Nice.
That was me.
That was him. The
geez.
6 is not nice.
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah, it's payback, baby. It's
Yeah,
payback.
You slide right into the direction of an eagle.
I am. You're 15 plus. I'm 9 under.
Yeah. 2 force points. That'd be a high roll.
You're going
That's
to use
the
2
max.
force points against me.
No, I'm saying that's your potential.
Brutal. I do it. It's 8. I'm 1 under. So I'm grazed, right? Because the difference isn't that great.
No, I did it wrong the first time.
Oh, I shouldn't have blown a hole in that guy.
No, I'm saying like with James's attack. It's the damage now. This is a hit.
Yeah. I should have saved that for my toughness.
13 damage.
It's fine. It's fine. Let it come. That hurts. 8.
You're wounded?
I'm wounded. Ow! I'm hit.
I don't even know what my life is.
It's just like a matter of having a series of wounds.
Right.
Do you have armor? Because what I'm reading says 13 means you're mortally wounded.
No, but it should be minus. Yeah, it should be minus my 5.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. I have armor proficiency, but I don't have any armor on.
You feel like you were just hit by like a sniper, George.
I've been shot before. This feels like a sniper. Everybody get down! I crawl behind a rock and immediately begin administering first aid to myself.
The TIE pilot that you saw did not have a sniper rifle.
You hear hot shot from behind a wall.
Wow.
It's just dread.
Because all of these are like laser rounds that like you can trace a direction of. Can I roll investigation maybe to like figure out where it came from?
You would have to sneak first to investigate. Otherwise, I would say just roll perception.
I can sneak. I can sneak all day.
It's sneak with the best.
He wants to take out the sniper without firing a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
He's going to Rambo this.
Mm-hmm.
John Rambo.
Mar Rambo.
I take
Mar
off
Rambo.
all of my clothes to be quieter as I move through those.
And he's covered in mud.
Yeah, we hear just moist squelching though against your Mount Calamari skin. Somehow more noisy
His voice
with your clothes
just
off.
changes suddenly. In order to survive war, you're going to become war.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
What does one at the end mean? Does that mean anything?
Yeah.
And take away your
Cancels out
6.
the 6.
It's unfortunate.
Okay,
Um,
well that's a total of 7, but I might invest a force die into this then. Does that work?
So you have
Yes.
to probably do 2 to make it. I would
I'll
recommend
do
doing 2.
I'll do 2. I'll do 2 force die.
Ben always recommends the maximum because he wants to deplete our resources. Ooh, 6.
There you go.
Does that explode at the end? Given that this is
Yeah, it does.
Positively explodes.
All right, 17 plus 5, 22.
Nice. It was a good choice because you were going to get shot at.
I would have been fine.
Yeah.
James, what are you doing? Well, you see Peter disappear. George just got shot.
I drop Decky to the ground and he's not thankful at all. How?
His neck comes down on the root.
And
of
then
a
I'm gonna
tree.
like dive into some bushes or something, just like get out of sight.
All right. You can make a sneak check too.
Snake.
All right, Peter. Investigate.
All right.
Investigate your heart away.
You have to. You've got to detach yourself from these things in order to be a good investigator.
12.
11.
11. James, I'm going to give you a plus 1d to your dodge.
Okay. Duck, dive, dip, dodge, dodge.
Make a dodge. 16 at you.
Make a Dorge.
So that would hit you.
Hold on, I'm +2, I think. Yeah, I'm +2. So that still hits. No, 17. 13, 15. No, never mind. I'm sorry.
13, 15. You could use force point on this.
I think I will.
Hope you
I
don't
think
get
I will.
1.
Yeah. I made it. I got a 3.
All right, this sniper bolt just like went whizzing right past you.
It's like hits the mud right between my eyes, like I see it hit the ground. Oh!
Mar, I'm gonna say you've got a bead, but it's gonna take you a while to get over there.
All right. Well, I'm determined. How long is a while? Is this like miles away? Is this guy the acest shot that's ever lived?
No, I mean your roll wasn't great. It's just gonna take longer than is optimal. Like sneaking through the bushes and stuff to get to him. In the meantime, George and James, what is your plan?
I use a first aid check on myself.
I cry out, suppressing fire.
Wow.
Suppressing fire! I'd let and like shoot up like in the direction, like just fire wildly in the direction of to see if it doesn't make the guy duck or something.
I'll make a dodge check.
From dodging James.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Suppressing fire!
James, make an attack roll.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't actually have to do this.
12. You don't actually. Yeah, not shooting at George.
I make a. I mean, you never know. I make a 17 first aid check to administer a first aid pack or medicate myself.
Fine check, sir. A fine check.
Thank you.
All right, that's your action.
It is.
All right. James, you were shot at from another direction.
Oh my god. Because I
Deserve it. Yes.
We weren't even told about this direction. That's not fair.
It is not fair.
That is a 19
Oh,
to hit.
come on, dodge.
Get out of dodge.
Oh my god, that's bad. I'm hit.
Well, could be worse. 9. So roll your toughness.
Really could be worse.
My toughness is I could 9.
Okay.
9 toughness.
All right, you just get grazed. So mark that, Donnie.
Raised.
And when you get grazed, like a number of times, I think it's
3
plus your 1 plus your toughness or something.
3 for me.
Then you fall unconscious. All right. So for those just catching up here, you're being shot at by a sniper, but then someone else shot at you from the sort of opposite direction.
They have a different colored laser.
They're all red in Star Wars. I think.
George, you're really great with blasters. I mean, this was blaster pistol fire.
Okay. It's probably the pilot.
Yeah. I must shoot him.
We're getting pinched. Did I remove the wound, Ben?
I guess so.
Okay. Heals 2 injury conditions. Or are they med packs? 1 injury condition. Nice. All right, I'm back in action.
Oh, yeah, of course. TIE lasers are green.
I know that I'm not being shot at by a TIE.
We would already be dead. Dead TIE fighters strafing us from space. We would not survive.
You could always do a force jump over it or something and tear its wing off, or lightsaber its wing off.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Marmundo, you've got visuals on the sniper. You're in long range away from the sniper yourself.
I have a blaster rifle. I forget what the range means for a blaster rifle.
Long range is fine.
Long range is fine.
Like optimal range.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right.
Remind me how that happens.
You roll your attack.
Okay.
And we have opposed rolls. If you get higher or the same, you'll roll your damage against an opposed roll.
All right. My
which is usually much more in favor of you.
40.
Damage.
Here we go. Whoa, nice.
You do get a bonus if you say
22. Is that true?
Hmm?
I'm not going to say that if that's not true.
Never know until you say it.
That's a hit, yeah.
All right. Damage for the blaster rifle is 5d.
Here we go.
Do I get a benefit for the blaster rifle proficiency? Would that have been 2 attack or?
It's 2 attack.
All right, I've already hit anyway.
I think you just have a negative if you don't have the proficiency.
That makes sense.
Negative.
Negative.
10. Not a very good roll.
Oops, that was supposed to be 15. It's a graze. You've grazed the sniper, given away your position.
Can I add a force die to that damage roll?
He got a 15.
You have to roll well.
I think the max on that is 1, so it wouldn't be worth it.
If I rolled a 6, though, would that make it worth it?
That would potentially.
I'm gonna do that.
He's going for it. 15% chance. He's rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
I believe in you, Peter.
I'm glad someone.
I believe in you.
Nope.
Force is not with you today, or at least now. Let's go to James and George. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to shoot at the pilot.
You have to make a perception check to see his location.
I will do that.
So is it directly in front of us and directly behind us? Like we're totally pinched, or is there like a way that we could maneuver to get what's it called?
19.
Better cover. Nice.
You spot the pilot. It's not directly. There's you've got room to the southwest, George.
Yeah. I move. Can I move and then fire?
Yeah, if you want to move like pretty far, it'll be a -1d to your attack as well. But you could also just move 1 short range band.
Okay, I'll move a short range band and then I will fire. I'll fire in the direction of the sniper, actually. Do I have a beat on him or only on the TIE fighter pilot or the guy behind us?
You could say that you can see all this stuff happening.
Okay, I guess I would have a knowledge of where I got shot from or in the proximate direction. I'll make a shot. I'll just take a shot so that Peter has some covering fire. 17.
Sorry. You're pretty far away though from the sniper.
I'll shoot at the TIE pilot then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
I believe it.
I do believe it too. I believe it too, y'all.
Look at that, George. You gotta use one of your force points to hit him.
You're so
You gonna
happy.
do it?
I'm going to do it. I use a dark side point, Ben.
All right. You turn into
Darth Banner.
Anna Palpatine.
Wow. 16 damage. Ooh. Ooh, just shrugs it off. I should have said pew pew.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Everybody's grazed.
I'm fine.
I'm just fine.
All right. They're gonna shoot you guys now.
They'll try.
I'll fail.
George, this is against you.
Yeah.
Except
That's an 8. Against Peter.
Oh boy.
19. So, George, you dodged out of the way.
It did.
Peter, you'll have to roll your dodge.
All right. I have a
Peter
blast
dodge.
vest on, which is +1 toughness.
Peter.
Is that relevant? Dodge is under cool.
That's cool.
What does the blast vest do for me?
I think it adds to your toughness.
Right. But I'm just rolling dodge now. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
all right. It's 20 minus.
Wait, that your dodge
Five.
is 6?
Yeah.
I don't know if it can be.
Well, that's what it says on my sheet. So
Following the directions that you wrote, Ben. Well, does it matter though? Because actually, yeah. Wait, if it's only 5, then it takes away the 1, so that he has a 19 instead of a 15.
I would still get hit. But what's the max dodge? Oh no, it's unrelated to cool. I was adding cool, so it should just be 40. Which is functionally the same as what I rolled anyway. 15. If we cut out the last 2.
Okay. We'll go with that. You're still hit. Unless you want to try to not get hit.
19 is the number to beat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll try to not get hit. I don't get hit.
Wow.
Nice. Whizzes past your face. Okay. You guys are up.
I'm going to shoot the top out.
I also do.
I'm going to blast him.
Blast him!
Ooh, 12. And I'll move
Right.
another short range band.
Attack is 12.
You hit.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, really? I also hit them.
Let's see. What is the damage of a blaster?
Pull it up.
40.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
I am
14 for
+1
me.
because I'm deadly.
Wow. You are deadly.
That's 26.
Okay. He is taken out. Blah!
Did the
Falls
classic
back into
Han
the
Solo headshot
shrubbery.
to his stormtrooper. I got him. I cry out.
Sniper bullseyes you. Like a womp rat with his teeth.
The sniper calls out, "Wait!"
And then wait, did Ben
Then
disappear?
explodes. He did. Wait. And then Peter takes another shot. And he
Yeah.
falls out of a tree.
Up from my seat, it's just me. It's always letting Bug out.
Ah,
Not like
yes.
the stream.
Yeah, yeah. We know what.
He yells out, "Wait!" That's what happens.
I realized that I didn't even I sort of just took at face value that this could be an Imperial. Do I know what this guy looks like from the distance that I'm at?
Looks like Cliff from Cheers.
Yeah.
No, not you can't. You can't really tell. He looks dark. You can just see like the blaster rifle.
I wait.
I love you, please.
I also wait, and I'm sorry, I have to go.
George is dead.
I'm dead. I do. I stand up and I just take a shot. Right in the head. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I will catch you all next time.
All right,
Happy
dude.
Star Wars Day to everybody.
Yes.
See you.
Take it easy, man.
Can I pull up my set of electro binoculars and get a look at this guy?
Look at this fancy guy.
He's decked out, man.
You took all the equipment in the
I took
escape
all
pod.
of it. I was the first guy in there, and I
While we were fumbling with our
Advanced
seatbelts,
access,
you were
yeah.
like just clearing out the cabinets and gear lockers.
Okay, yeah, you can see that this is not someone in Imperial garb. They're wearing camouflage. He's got a mustache.
Mustache.
It's a giveaway.
It's got to be a rebel. What kind of mutton chops he got? Clearly, this man is from the 70s.
Yeah, then I call out, "Stand down, friend."
Who are you?
Marmundo. I'm a rebel.
You say, drop your weapon. Just want to be sure about these things.
It's pointed towards the sky.
Who are the others? Where are they?
I'm a rebel, but without a cause. This is Decky.
Yeah, I'm a rebel too.
He's probably lying, but he's harmless. We escaped the Death Star before it went up.
Before our boys blew it up.
You're kidding. It's not many of you.
Yeah, we've taken out 2 pilots already. Imperials. Got the cylinders to prove it.
There are lots of pilots. That's for sure. Count at least a dozen ships hit the surface.
What is your mission, soldier?
Keep them away from the base.
The base? You mean you got like food? Because we've been eating mushrooms, man, and it's rough. No offense.
What's your name?
My name is Baloo. I'm a card sharp by trade, and not a rebel, but I'm also no Imperial, that's for sure.
Like I wish I could have seen in the dark that you were aliens.
We're aliens, all right.
Gives me a lot more peace, you know.
You don't need to overcompensate. It's all right,
Oh,
guy.
sorry.
It's the mustache. Can you lead us to the base? Like we've been out in the jungle for several days. We're tired and hungry, and you shot our friend.
I can do that, but we'll need to be careful. Like I said, there are more of these Imperials. I think some of them have linked together.
I cry, "Look out!" and I shoot an Imperial out of a tree. Just felt like that gag would fit right there.
There's a beat, and then one of those apes falls out of the tree.
The mustache guy's like, "At least we don't go hungry. Come on." Yeah, take us to your leader. This is the clear take us to your leader moment in the story.
All right. He does it. We just gotta go back this way. We're not too far away. It'll take a few hours. 6 hours, maybe.
6 hours.
Well, it's hard walking in the jungle.
I was speaking for Decky. Because he's gonna have to complain the whole 6 hours.
I have
My feet hurt.
I have this ability called Pathfinder. I can make a survival check to find a way to an outdoor destination that I make up. Can I just chart a faster path?
We go directly towards the rebel base gazebo. It'll be much faster.
We cut across the chasm. Might save us some time.
I believe it. This guy kept us alive out in the jungle for 2 days.
Sure. You make that roll.
All right. This is where I messed the entire thing up.
It's just the chasm is filled with sarlacc. Is the only problem. No, it's
Still
it
good.
could have been worse. It could
Yeah.
have been worse considering the one.
16.
All right.
Mars spots an ancient Yevonese subway station. I read that. I actually read that as Subway sandwiches before I finished my brain. Oh, we're hungry. Like, thank God. There's a Subway down here.
You're looking at the guy's map and pointing out. He says, "Yeah, I guess we could do that. It's not the way we normally go, but time is of the essence."
Haven't taken the normal path so far. No reason to start.
Ain't that the truth?
You know, they're doing some award ceremony at the base.
How nice. That's lovely. I appreciate the invitation.
Yeah, I wasn't invited. I got
Oh.
on duty. Someone's got to be on duty, right?
Just cuts to all the rebels who are shivering in the jungle with their rifles, wearing ponchos in the rain.
Yeah, guys like us, we don't really get all the fanfare like the Skywalkers and the big walking carpet guy.
Walking
Offense.
carpet guy. None taken. I'm not a fan of carpets, really. I like tiled floors. Have you been to a Death Star? It's really nice.
No, wait, so you were like actually on the Death Star?
We were on the Death Star. Legit on the Death Star. We saw all of it. I mean, and
What were you in
would
for?
believe. Maybe I bent the rules a little bit, Nothing nuts.
I ate a guy.
The guy in Seattle.
I ate a guy on Dantooine.
Oh, you broke me.
But it was the mushrooms that gave you trouble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, guys.
Well, once you eat a guy, it kind of messes up your gut health.
Yeah, it's like a curse. It's like got mad guy disease.
Look, we were stranded, okay? The Imperial Courts didn't care.
We've been carting around a cannibal. Oh, God.
Look, I shouldn't have said it. There's like this stigma, okay? But I'm a survivor. Hey, did you eat that ration yet? I'm hungry. I'm finally hungry again.
The rebel guy glances at us and then loads a round into the. He chambers a laser blast round. Yeah, you got a brig. We're not sure this one I actually should have gotten out. He's like the Imperial legitimately locked him up for crimes against humanity.
All right, you guys are traveling at night through the jungle, going around the chasm. You start hearing those howls again.
There's one now.
And the rebel, whose name is Hanner. Private Hanner.
Hanner Spanowitz.
Hanner Montana.
I'll do anything to make that true. Lieutenant Hanner Montana.
Oh, so his last name is Hanner.
Hanner. Montana Deck Officer Montana Hanner.
That I will go with.
That's all. That's the only push it took. Make him a deck officer.
Deck Officer Hanner. Montana Hanner.
All right, Peter, no matter what, we can't let this guy die.
He says, some of these creatures on this planet are real gnarly. Sounds like a doodar.
A doodar. What are doodars?
Well, I'm a hoodar.
Decky hoodar.
I'm Decky Hoodar. You're telling me there's a doodar? That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you there's a doodar.
Getting lost in the NPCs. We don't even need to be here, Peter.
Montana Hanner is having a conversation with Becky Hudar about doodars.
I could leave the stream and no one would even notice. Oh God.
Can I make either like a survival or a scholarship roll maybe to see if I know anything about doodars?
Yeah. I would say, yeah, either that or planets or whatever.
I'm gonna do scholarship. I think that's. I took a zoology class. Oh, it's pretty good. What?
Ooh,
Whoa.
holy cats.
28.
You know everything about doodars. You know that they wear billabong. You know that they lift.
They are quite large, with huge tusks. They're kind of like one of the apex predators on this jungle planet.
Hunted for their ivory.
They're really fast.
Oof, that's not good.
Like they're known to just like swoop in, gobble someone up, and leave before you could really even react.
Goodness gracious. Let's get to the base.
I know that they're afraid of mice, though, and in order to get back to base safely, we have to put ourselves in the mind of a mouse.
Yeah, Decky chimes in. He's like, I always got a bag of them. And he holds up a bunch of feeder mice. Good thing. I was a little peckish.
He eats one, holding it by the tail, and pulls out a bunch of bones, like a cartoon.
Like a cartoon.
Oh.
Is that enough to know? Like, could I keep an eye out for like tracks so that we can
like avoid them?
Yeah.
Sure. As you guys are going, make a survival check.
I also
tracks.
I'm gonna cover myself in mud. That part's just for me though.
Yeah, it's not part of their of anything related to doodars. You want me to roll? We both roll survival.
Peter can do it.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's great.
These rolls are awful.
So that's a total of
goodness gracious me.
7.
Well,
That
you
wasn't
find
mud.
him.
Yeah.
It was dudar droppings that you rubbed all over your body, drawing their attention to us.
You hear the howls right as you're like, okay, so we found him. I guess we should start going the and then there's and you hear some trampling in the jungle.
Oh, geez. Are there any rocks like that I could hide behind?
Maybe there's some sticks you could throw around.
Yeah, I know. I take, I put a bunch of sticks on the ground in an effort to trip them up. And as I do, Decky, falls over one.
Hanner says, I'm going to get to a high perch.
It's just all of us start scrambling into the trees. To the tree! Like, I'll try to climb the trees.
All right, you can make it athletics.
Oh, geez. Am I athletic? That's a good question.
Baloo's sun crash just scrambling up a tree trunk.
Athletic. Athletics.
What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty athletic. I'm surprised. 18. I'll take it.
Nice, you're up a tree.
Do I know enough based on that big 28 that I rolled if they are like T-Rexes, and if I'm just very still, they won't be able to see me?
It's the only way they can see you.
As if I'm still.
I don't think that's the case. I think that they do like to get stragglers.
Hmm.
Which you are currently one right now.
It's me and Decky who are straggling.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I'd choose to climb a tree.
Yeah, I'll try to climb a tree with everyone else.
Decky is just standing there in the bushes. You guys are stupid.
I was considering helping him, but then I remembered that he was in prison for eating a guy. So made that choice a little bit easier.
He's about to get his comeuppance.
Yeah. Is it worth saving the cannibal? Putting my neck out on the line for the guy that ate a different guy.
Okay. You watch as this huge creature tramples through the landscape, and if you make no effort to save Decky, he's going to be eaten.
Oops.
All right, Decky runs away, but he's too slow. The thing, it's got these huge tusks that just like, and
scoops him up.
The creature's now like pacing in this area where you guys are looking down, maybe 10, 20 feet above it.
I point my blaster at it, but I don't fire. Just like defensively ready to fire. I switch on my proton pack.
I'm gonna have you guys make sneak checks right now.
Oh boy, snake! Come on, I'm moderately sneaky. Oh yes, yes. 16, 19.
16.
Nice. I'll roll for what's his face. Cool.
Hanner.
Hanner.
Montana or Hanner?
Montana or Hanner.
Mech Officer Montana Hanner. Let's make sure.
After what seems like an eternity, this thing snorts and dashes off.
Think it's safe?
I think so.
The zoologist. Mar.
It's probably full for the night. It'll go back to its den now. Digest.
Then I'll be out looking for more like me the next night.
Well, let's make sure we're out of here.
Well, you guys are rebels, right? You gonna take a watch, take a post?
Maybe.
Although I have heard rumblings that we're probably gonna pack up everything real soon.
Where are we headed?
That I don't know. Are you guys actually rebels? Like you part of the cell?
Rebel without a cause.
Well, maybe it's time to join a cause.
I'll consider it. Let me weigh my options once we get out of this deadly jungle filled with Imperial TIE fighter pilots and giant monsters. It just ate Decky like he was a cough drop.
All right, we should get there in another hour. I think. James, why don't you roll the last check?
I will, but I'm not even going to read this out loud because I think it should be part of the plot, and I'm just going to try to ignore it.
We get there and he peels off his
I
mustache.
rolled to see how fake the mustache is. I'm rolling survival.
God, I want that to be true.
You can make it true. You're the GM. Did you say survival? I'm sorry. 3D. I'm sorry. One more 6. 11.
Well, here we are. You guys don't see anything.
Galleria. It doesn't look like much. You sure we made it?
Yep, I'm real sure.
Oh. ISB agent. You're not Hannah Montana. He takes off his wig.
You guys see he's brought you to a place where there are 2 other pilots.
Oh.
Take us to the base.
What base? We thought you were taking us to the base.
The Imperial base. I mean the Rebel base.
I don't know.
You guys are aliens. You bring us in, they won't shoot.
Okay, we'll take you to the base. We know all about it. We know everything about it. We're special agent.
I don't care what you're saying right now. All I know is that you're aliens.
How do you know we're not spies? I don't like your tone, Sonny.
The Imperials don't employ spies.
Oh, yeah? I take out
aliens.
the Death Star cylinders. See this? Who do you think's been collecting information for the Death Star? I don't know. I'll try to use con.
I can't help with this. My con is not good.
Have you never heard of Snoodle?
As a Mon
His half
Calamari,
brother.
I'm apparently just naturally worse at conning people.
Yeah, because you talk like, hey,
I only
also
tell the
told.
truth. I will never tell a lie. You're like Abe Lincoln. It's a trap.
All right, are you gonna con?
Yeah. Hold on. It's my con. I'm going to con because I am Snoodle's half brother. Okay. Dang. That's not good. 13. What is that? 6. 12. Do I get a plus?
You're gonna do better than that.
I'll use
Okay.
a force.
Do you have 2?
I have 2 force die, yes. 20.
It's good.
19.
good
Sorry, 19. 19.
It's a good roll. It's a good roll. He says, and what about him?
He's my bodyguard. He doesn't say anything. The rebels got to believe it, right? Say
No. This guy, he's not one of us. I
Says
can
who?
tell.
What's your serial number, soldier?
There's no world in which you outrank me.
I didn't
Speak
take
up,
draw.
fish boy.
So serial number 41E72.
Look, are you in or are you out?
He's in. He's in. I nodded him. He's in.
I'm in.
See? We're all one big imperial family.
All right, so here's the plan. We go to the temple.
Can I before he finishes, can I discreetly switch on my comm link to just any channel?
Like an open channel.
Yeah, just an open channel.
It's genius.
Make a check.
Is this a sneak maybe?
Sure. Or subterfuge. Use that. Subterfuge is better.
We're going to have an imperial off of who's more imperial.
Subterfuge is probably what? Cool. My cool is not very good. All right.
If this fails, I'm going to use high stake bet.
It's not good, but I can put at least 2 more force points into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, all right. I
So
want
just,
to use high
pretend
stakes
like
bet.
nothing happened.
I want to use high stakes bet, where once per session after an ally fails a roll, challenge the GM to a game of sabacc. Roll 2d10 with the goal of getting closest to 19 without going over. You can keep rolling d10 until you exceed 19. If you win, your ally succeeds. If you fail, it's a spectacular fail.
All right.
All right, I'm going to roll my 2d10. 18.
Wow. Nice.
All right, Peter, you succeed.
I think I
There's
could.
the-
I think I could push it. Right.
You, like roll one more d10.
It's like playing blackjack.
Yeah.
So I will do that.
Yes. Yeah, you can keep rolling.
There you go. I
Yes. 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 I was gonna say if you rolled a 19, I would kill myself.
There's a very indiscreet like click sound, followed by a silence before Blue has to jump back in and.
All right, he goes
keep
into the
everyone from noticing
plan
it.
that you guys are going to use your alien credentials as rebels to say that they're all former prisoners on the Death Star, and you vouch for them. He stole his gear from the actual Montana Hanner.
R.I.P.
So they would know.
Cuts to
you
his
know,
skeleton in the desert or in the jungle. Okay.
But their actual plan is to escape, like steal one of the ships.
I feel like this is gonna be really hard for them to do now, but we'll play along.
Everybody's at the ceremony, so nobody was actually paying attention to any of the.
Just a couple of droids like filling up some gas tanks. All right. Should we call it there?
You mean to end the session?
Mm-hmm.
We could make a roll. I'd rather just wrap this up.
Sure.
All right. Let's just make a final roll to see how this situation goes. You guys lead. You could also help me describe what happens here. But we can assume you guys go to the rebel base, which was the big signature on the auto map, and you're banking on people overhearing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's in your favor. What is not in your favor?
I like Paul C's. They're all drunk.
Yeah, they're all drunk.
Also, the fact that these guys are willing to kill you at the drop of a hat. At least Marmundo.
I'm gonna look at the fake Montana Hanner. Be like, I thought I knew you. We've been through a lot together. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I gotta get off this rock.
I'm gonna knock that mustache right off your face, and then like we see guards.
How should we roll this?
D10s again. Closest to 19 wins. Am I right? Like everything should be settled that way.
All right, it's a gamble.
This
is a gamble. What are the stakes? The stakes are these guys they win, they get off the planet.
If they get off the planet, they get off the planet also, like presumably with a like an X-wing.
Yeah, and they probably have some intel with,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. If you roll a 19, they steal the Millennium Falcon. Where's the Falcon? Where is it?
You guys win, they're captured. And you guys are like brought into the fold of the Alliance.
If we roll a 19, Chewbacca captures them. He rips their arms off.
If anyone goes way over, then it's like disastrous for them.
Disaster. Yeah. Okay, let's roll it.
All right.
James, I'll blow your dice.
Okay, do it. 12.
Whew.
I feel like I should roll another die.
What happens if you don't?
I mean, he's going to roll another die.
I'm going to roll more.
Yeah.
You guys have to both agree to roll more.
It's like blackjack.
16. My total is 16.
It's pretty good. 14. So I have to roll.
You have to roll.
Over.
I win.
All right. Then it's true. They're captured.
We gloat.
They redirect one of the medals that was going to be at the ceremony onto Balu.
Wow, this is really great. I'm still not going to join you guys. I'm like not 100% on this, but what is this, gold?
It has Chewbacca's name on it.
I think Marmundo.
It has Chewbacca's name on it. It's hilarious. He didn't get one. He risked his life, and I received it.
I think Marmundo would receive it. He's like more rebel-y.
I couldn't take it. You give it to my friend Baloo. He's new to the Alliance.
I can't take this.
You deserve it.
You're the one that came up with the cunning plan. I just lied to these guys. I hand it to him. The music cues, and I put it over him, like gently. And then we turn around and look at a janitor who smiles at us majestically. As the two pilots are
The next morning you wake up. Life is great. You look up to the sky. You see a Star Destroyer come into orbit.
The jig is up. We gotta get out of here. They're striking back.
And Pinhole.
Pinhole. We'll see you next year.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This was our Star Wars special for May the 4th, 2025. If you want to catch up on the last one, check it out on our YouTube channel where you're at right now. So it's pretty convenient. You could just look at our videos and find Star Wars. You've also taken Chewie's medal. He's pretty upset about it, so you might have to deal with Chewbacca next time.
Yep. Good luck, Peter. Hey there,
It'll be fine.
How you doing? We're all fine here. How are you?
I don't know. Can Mon Calamari regrow their limbs?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Bach,
I think you might you should have picked Trandoshan.
Yeah, then you'd have a shot.
But then I think Chewbacca would really hate you because they're like enemies. Anyway, we'll be back next week playing Land of Eden. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to all of our patrons on Patreon. You guys are awesome. And we will catch you next time.
All righty. Catch you later.
Bye now.